What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, man. We're gonna be announcing the winner of the last giveaway from the last video on the end of this video, so just stay tuned. I thank everybody that joined too. So today we're putting on this big 3 upgrade, man, because I've seen a lot of comments that yeah, my battery is draining when every time that thing hits. I guess the amp is too strong, so we're gonna go ahead and do the big 3 upgrade. So we gotta obviously fix this. So the new negative is gonna go from here to here. It's 0 gauge, and from here to the, looks like the alternator or the motor right there, that negative is gonna be upgraded. So from what I hear is you're just gonna add the other negative, which is the 0 gauge OFC, on top of this. So we're not really gonna take it off. We're just gonna add it. And then this, obviously we gotta take this. This is just speaker wire. I think I did this when I first got the car. But we're gonna add that, and then we're gonna sand the surface here and here to get a good, strong signal. And then for the positive, we're gonna upgrade or add from here to the alternator, which is back here. And look how thin this cable is, man. Look at that. That's like speaker wire right there. So that's gonna do a huge improvement. And then we're gonna run the system. I don't know if you saw my last video. It was at like 11.4 when the bass was hitting. So we're gonna see if it actually works or not. And this is a kit that I got. I think it was like 70, 80 bucks. This is from Sky High, and it comes with all these copper fittings and the shrink wraps and 2 0 gauge negative leads. They're about 4 feet long. So one side already comes with the copper termination, and the other side is cut to fit, I guess. So they're both about 4 feet. And then the positive side is the same thing. It's about 4 feet long. It comes with the positive termination already installed. And then this side, you just cut it to the size you need. It also came with a sticker. Dropping Hertz, caraudio.com. I got it from Amazon about 8 months ago. It's just been sitting. So now I'm finally gonna install it in the box Chevy. All right, so first things first, we got to undo the negative side of the battery, so that way we don't cause any damage while we're doing this. And this big 3 upgrade should also improve any dimming lights. Like my car, when the bass was hitting, the lights would dim. So hopefully this does solve that problem. Garbage. All right, guys, I just want to show you the comparison of the ground that's gonna go on and the one they had on right now. All right, that's gonna make a huge difference. So we're gonna cut it to size right now. So it's actually gonna be from the negative side to right there. That's basically only like maybe 6 inches, like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little extra just in case. So I'm gonna cut it about right here, and then we're gonna add on the other termination on this side. All right, guys, to cut it, I just used some of these little snips I had laying around. I just snipped it, and then I had to cut off the rubber to expose the copper, like so. Then I slipped on this heat shrink that the kit came with over the wire before I installed the copper lead. All right, guys, one thing I do want to point out is before you even crimp this connector on, you want to make sure that it's in the right angle, because if it's like this, but you want it more like that, you know what I mean? So in this scenario, so it's gonna go straight to there, which will be with that one. And then this one, I could always spin it however I want. And then you can crimp it. So in this case, I'm gonna remove that bolt right there off that terminal, set it there, and I'm gonna screw it in. Then the wall, it's gonna be like this. So it's actually gonna be like this. Yeah, so it's actually gonna be like this. I'm gonna have to crimp one side like this. This side's already crimped. All right, guys, I got this crimper from Harbor Freight, man. I think it was like 60 bucks. I bought it just to do this job, so thinking I might do some ones in the future. You just simply put the wire between those two jaws and you just keep on pumping it till it smashes it. And this is how it looks when it's done. This thing is like on there, man. It's not gonna come off. Now just slip the sleeve over and start torching it. I had this little mini torch that I had laying around the garage. Just torch it, melt it, it forms to it. It's pretty easy. Then I used my little rotary tool with the wire wheel to grind off all the paint. And that's how it should look, guys. Bare metal to ensure a good ground on that thing. Then I grabbed some clear coat and I sprayed it over all the hardware and all the copper so that way it doesn't corrode and it should protect it for years to come. Now to do the ground from the battery to the motor or to the frame, whatever you call it right here. Take off that screw and I'm gonna put the new one on. Here's the new one right here, guys. I'm measuring it up. I'm gonna cut it right here and get it going. And there you have it, guys. That's the second ground from that frame to the battery right there. Perfect. And now to finally add the power from the alternator to the battery. We're just gonna add it on top, guys. Look at this skinny little wire. Here it is, guys. Now time to install it. Okay, guys, I got the power wire on now. That's how it looks so far. Now it's time to tighten everything up and see what this thing does. All right, guys, we got everything tightened up. So we got that one positive going to the alternator. So now it's gonna be more power going into, it's gonna be drawing more power now. And now we got the negative from the battery to the body and to the ground of, well, this will be considered like an engine because this is a bracket coming off the engine. It's right by the alternator. So this one goes straight to the battery also. And every car is different. I noticed like on a newer Impala, this ground here, instead of going to the battery, it goes to like the body. And then there's another one from the body to the battery. So every car is a little different and they should all work. I just use the factory grounds and the factory power. If you have a different car, just do the same thing. Look for the factory grounds and just go off of those and make sure you clean it like how I did with the wire brush and stuff. But now we're gonna fire it up. We're gonna see if this big 3 actually made a difference and if we're gonna see these lights dim or not. Let me clean all this mess up and then we'll check it out. All right, let me open up the garage. If this is your first time watching, this is the setup. 2 CT Sound Triple XLs with a 2000 watt amp. This is the car. All right, guys, we're gonna play some camera on. And we're gonna keep an eye on the volts, see how much they drop. It didn't go as low as it did before, The lowest it went down was like 13. So I think let's go look in the front to see if the headlights are dimming. Let me turn it up, then let's go to the front. All right, guys, I don't know if y'all saw that, but the headlights, they didn't even dim that much. Like, you could barely even tell. I don't know if you could pick it up on the camera, but like in person, I can see like they dimmed a little bit. But because compared to before, they'll dim like crazy. So that big 3 definitely does help, man. If anybody has a system like I guess with anything like 2,000, 3,000 watts, whatever, I mean, that big 3 is gonna help, especially with that big wire we got, that was 0 gauge, that helped big time. All right, just to go over it one more time, guys, I have 2 negatives from the battery to the body of the car, and can you see I grinded it down to the bare metal, then I sprayed it with clear coat so that way it doesn't corrode, and then another ground from the battery to the frame, the engine frame, which is right here, and I did it off this bracket of the alternator, and the same thing, I grinded it down to the bare metal underneath, and then I sprayed it with some clear coat to prevent corrosion. And then the positive came from the positive feed of the alternator straight to the battery. So I just added them on. I didn't remove the old one. So that way it still has that power still, that power source. But yeah, that's the big 3 upgrade. Yeah, gang, I've been seeing you guys comment like to get like a bass knob, which I already have it right here. It's a CT Sound universal bass knob, and it has like a little digital indicator or voltmeter on it. So I'm gonna hook this up. I don't really know how to tune them, so if y'all could let me know in the comments, man, let me know how to tune these knobs. I'm gonna look up some videos and how-tos and stuff, but if anybody that already knows, man, let me know. And I'm about to do the drawing right now for the giveaway we're about to do. I'm about to go inside the crib and do that little wheel spin. This is just the first giveaway, guys, man, for the 1,000 subscribers, man. As we grow, I'm thinking about giving bigger giveaways. Maybe a raffle or something, you know, something big. Like I want to do something like the bigger guys are doing right now. I mean, I'm not competing with nobody. I just want to give back to you guys that are out there, you know, maybe just to help your build out, maybe something that you guys need. I just want to thank you guys for subscribing, for tuning in, for commenting and liking the video and sharing it. It's pretty cool. And if you're watching this, man, I want to see where you guys are from. Like who's tuning in the most. Like I'm thinking it's gonna be either like Chi-Town, Cali, maybe Atlanta. But we're about to do this. We're gonna spin the wheel right now, see who's gonna win. All right, guys, this is the for the giveaway that from the last video, from all the comments. I just want to thank everybody for commenting, and this is what we're going for. I don't know if you guys remember. It's these decals. I forgot I had these too. So if anybody wants to pick this one with the little Mets King Eagle, Hecho en Mexico, the red one or the blue one, you choose that, and then plus I'll sell you that cash or whatever. That's my girls over there. We're watching the Green Bay get destroyed right now. So we got it on the spinning wheel. We got everybody that commented right here in this wheel. I think it was like 46, right, babe? It was like 46 people. So she put them down on right here, and we're going to just spin the wheel. So it's going to be random. So we're going to go ahead and press spin right there. It's going to tell us who won. Oh, Mr. Lil Davy 2231. All right, man. Just hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. I don't even know if TikTok's gonna exist by the time, but just hit me up. And And then just let me know what you want to pick. And send me your info and I'll send you that cash, bro, man. Thanks for playing. Thanks for commenting. And stay tuned for the next video. And congratulations to the winner, man. And tune into the next video because we're going to do that bass knob. And then I'm going to go pick up the next card we're going to work on. We're almost done with this box right here. It's time to go into to new things. It's 2025, man. And we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.